the electrical energy which is produced as per the demand, so it is called as a load. Now it is a conversion of energy, that is heat energy, with respect to time. So always we are taking in the terms of kilojoules per second to kilowatt. Now let us we discuss about the various terms regarding the production of this energy. Now the thermal energy power plants which converts this energy, so this conversion takes place from the power plants, and the distribution of this energy starts from thermal power station to the customer. Now these customers are the domestic customers and industrial customers. As you all know that this electrical energy which is generated from the power plant and which is again transferred from this power plant to the distribution area. Now while this energy is produced, this is measured with respect to time. So let us we say that whatever the electrical energy which is generated, that is the load, it is within short we are calling that this is the energy per unit time, which is called as a load. Now at another side, while the customers which demands how much amount of energy is required for a respective time, so at another side this is called as a demand. So this is the demand which goes to the power station which generates the electrical energy and which is supplied as per the demand. Now demands are different for the domestic customers and for the industrial customers. So let us we will begin with the production side. So in the production side, what is meant by load curve? So curve means it is a one profile that is generated and drawn on a graph with respect to the time. So on y-axis we can let us take this as a time, and on x-axis let us we take this as a as per the demand. So we can write this is a load. So it begins, suppose at a respective time, while a particular load which is in kilowatt, slowly it begins for a respective time, again it may be decreased, again for a respective time it may increase, again for a respective time it may decrease. So this is one profile which is the production of a energy, electrical energy, with respect to the time. So this profile is called as a load curve. Now this load curve is again divided as per the respective demands of these customers. So these customers demands this electric energy with respect to the time. So this electrical energy, when it is produced, once it is produced, it should be utilized. So the utilization is depends upon again as per the production, and also production is depends upon the need of a respective customer. So as per this, the second profile, which is with respect to the time and with respect to the load. So while we will take the second graph which is with respect to time, but before that one more thing which I want to clear, that these needs are basically of three types. Number one, that is what is the average demand. Second one, what is the maximum demand, and third one, that is the what is the base or minimum demand. So while the particular graph is drawn, so if you will draw a one lowermost line which connects the minimum demand where production is done, so this line is with respect to the load, and this load is called as a base load. Second one, this is the highest demand which is demanded, so this line indicates this point which is called as a peak or maximum demand, and average of both is known as a average demand, or at the production side it is a average load. So now after the production, whatever the distribution, first distribution takes place with respect to the time, it is again redivided into three types. One is average load, another is a maximum load, and third one is the base load. Now this load is again distributed with respect to the day, with respect to the year, with respect to the month. So let us we take a one example for a one day, and what is the demand. So this graph, which is called as a load duration graph or curve. Okay, so let us suppose from the morning, from 6 o'clock to suppose 7 o'clock, while the demand increases, so this demand, suppose it is again in a kilowatt, so let us take this as a 10 kilowatt. So this much is the demand for a particular 1 hour. Again it is from 7 to 8, it is increase. Again if suppose it is 15 kilowatt, so this is increase and it is continued for 2 hours. Again it is decreased for a respective time, suppose at a 10 am. Then again if it is decreased as a 8 kilowatt, so like that a particular load duration graph can be drawn. Understand? Now let us we move ahead towards, as I have told you, one side is a production side and another side is now a seller side. Sellers are our customers. What is the demand? Yes, they may demand at a highest load, at the average load, or at the base load. So as it is coming as a demand from the seller side for a respective home or for a respective industry, so it is taken as average demand, maximum demand, or minimum demand. Now if this is the demand of a one respective industry, then it is a individual demand. But for the distribution center, while the energy is coming from a thermal power plant to your respective distribution center, then from the distribution center, as you all know, again this is divided as per the individual requirement. So this is as per the distribution, as per the distributed demand. So suppose this is called as a unit number 1, this is suppose unit number 2, again another side, suppose this is one mall, So this is suppose number 3. This is suppose a particular theater. So this is one more. So like that, these are the groups of a customers. So continuously they are giving a one demand to the power station. So this is a distribution of load, and all these connections are called as a connected loads.